Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good afternoon and welcome to Dalton Stadium here in Dalton, Georgia for the final match weekend we have between Dalton United FC and North Georgia United FC. We have a pretty interesting correlation with three different scenarios to play out, and we're looking forward to seeing who of these three games is going to make it to the division championship trophy. Dalton United here are in contention for that, and North Georgia is hanging on a thin thread for the relegation, try to get out of relegation zone. So right now we're waiting to get started here, and in a moment we're going to get the national anthem going and get the kickoff. But for right now we're going to go to a short break and we'll be right back.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Sheldon, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
The teams are getting ready to come out to present themselves for the start of this match. We'll have the national anthem here shortly, then we'll set up the game for today, as well as other action that's ongoing around the division, the Premier Division. So just stand by and we'll get started in just a moment.
and gentlemen, thank you for coming to Dalton Stadium for this UPSL Premier Division match between Dalton United FC playing host to North Georgia United FC. Now, if you're able to, please rise and stand for the playing of the U.S. National Anthem.
All right, so that gets us ready for the kickoff here for this very vital match between Dalton United and North Georgia United. We can take a look at the leaderboard here. We see what the story really is. Potros FC is playing their game away to Georgia Revolution. They can solidify the division championship with a win, or if Dalton United and Kalanji Pro Profile drop points today. But Dalton United could pip the championship for the division if Potros drops points and Kalanji drops points. So Kalanji also has a shot at it. So there's a lot to play for here today. It's sort of championship weekend. And if we can take a look also at some of the fixtures coming up. And we see here from earlier in the week, North Georgia United did win. It kept their hopes alive with a shock upset win against Georgia Revolution, 5-2. That was that Lightning makeup game. And then, of course, we had Atlanta United Academy earlier today defeating FC Atlanta, which may, I'll have to look at the standings, may doom them to relegation this season. But the rest is on tap to get today. All three contenders for the division are set to start their kickoff today at 7 o'clock. Legends FC also looking to solidify themselves in the division with a positive result against FC Birmingham. So we're just about ready to start here. It's going to be a sort of a tense affair. Both of these teams absolutely have something to play for here at beautiful Dalton Stadium. And so we'll take a look at see how both of these teams might approach this match. Dalton United, of course, are going to be the heavy favorites. It's a beautiful day here at Dalton Stadium in Dalton, Georgia. 84 degrees, very light wind. Sun is sort of bright and beaming to the left. But we're going to have North Georgia that's going to kick us off here. North Georgia, of course, in their new kit, in their pink new kit, going from right to left. And there we go. Of course, Dalton United are going to be in their home white kits. So we get things started here with North Georgia around the horn of the defense here. Dalton United looks like they're going to start with some pressing. They've gotten it back there. So that's going to be the main thing to see what happens with Dalton United. And they have everything to play for. They need a little help to get that division title. Skipping through, coming down the middle. Dalton trying to go long. Good play by North Georgia as they intercept midfield. Good organization by North Georgia. So we're back. Goalkeeper there. We just did get the lineups just before kickoff, and we're going to pull those up. As offside here on Dalton, he tries to get through on there. But so far, a pretty good start back and forth for these teams. I think it's going to be tense all across the Premier Division as the different teams get ready to challenge for this division title. Okay, here come Dalton United trying to weed it through the middle here. It's Jack Brown in the middle for Dalton. And Jason Myers in goal for North Georgia. They cleared out the back there, but only as far as Daniel Valenciano. There he is down the right side. Coming in, an acrobatic clearance from North Georgia, but only as far as Daniel Valenciano. He's coming back over. Back to Pedro Alejandro. Coming across to Frank Rodriguez. Dalton going to take their time. Very pass-oriented call, but they found some space down this right side to Pedro Alejandro again. Coming in, trying to cut in. And Jesus Hutanda. Hutanda in with a right-footed cross coming in. He's got, and he scores just like that. And Dalton take the lead in the 4th minute. See if we got that. But what a great approach play coming out to Hutanda on the right side. Good cross into the box. Let's see if we got. Yeah, the tail end of that. We'll take a closer look at that after the halftime whistle. 1-0 to Dalton United. Now what can North Georgia do? Down this left side. I think some of the numbers I have are incorrect for Dalton here. I'll have to see if I can get that corrected. Play continues. North Georgia now trying to get something going themselves. Staying on to that. Dalton has Russell control. Again, Joao Costa, the goal scorer from the 4th minute there. Almost had a breakdown this middle, but unable to get a hold of the ball and keep it going. Back into play. Dalton get it back. Here they are again, down this left side. Yeah, Kazuma coming in, cutting in. He's got Jack Brown. Jack Brown's trying to come in. He's got his left foot, takes a shot. But unfortunately goes high. Georgia will put it back into play. Dalton has had a dream start to this game. We'll try to keep you up to date with the other results, which are all going to be here to determine the division title for the Premier Division here in Georgia. As Dalton again wrestle control of the ball. They go back again. Coming down the middle here. Trying to go back and forth a little bit. Dalton absolutely have the best control right now. Be a throw in to Dalton. Down his right side. Tries to scoop it in. North Georgia desperately trying to hold out here. They don't want to give up another goal so soon in this first half. Dalton laying on the pressure. Long throw into the box, headed on, headed up again, just grabbed by Jason Myers. In a lot of traffic there, done very well for himself. North Georgia trying to come down that other side. Get something going, but unable to do so. Dalton pretty much in command here. It's early going. Long ball down the middle there. And it is going to be taken again by Dalton. Very much pressured as Kazuma trying to come in through the middle there from his left wing position. Get out by Carlos Navarro from North Georgia. North Georgia trying to come in. Now Leonardo Duran gets it back out to Navarro. He's playing with the ball in the middle, back and forth. Now North Georgia have a chance to do something with it, but again, that stern defense from Dalton United stopping them cold. Coming back the other direction. Good movement from Dalton coming down the right side now. Got Pedro Alejandro pushing it back in, trying to get it through to Valenciano. Although I think my numbers are incorrect. That's not Valenciano. Got the incorrect roster from the team. Adondo's trying to wrestle the ball from through the right side. It's going to be a foul. Back for North Georgia, coming back the other way. Emmanuel Lum trying to get it down that right side. Looking for Ronald Meradiaga, North Georgia's leading scorer on the team. Coming through, North Georgia coming through. There's Lum with a clip over the top, but a little too much. It's going to go all the way back to Nestor Mendez. Put it back into play. So definitely right now, Dalton getting the better of the play. North Georgia having a moment or two. And I apologize early. I do have a correction on the number 18 player. It's Kevin Villatoro. I can see Valenciano on the other side. I'll see what number he is. Switch it up there. Going to be a foul off to the left side. We'll have another opportunity for Dalton here in a pretty dangerous position. So yeah, we do have Daniel Valenciano there in the middle, number 8. He's going to be there vying for the ball in the middle. Coming in low and hard, just put out. Nice save. And another good opportunity from Dalton United. Go now for a corner kick as it went out over the end there. Looks like it might be taken short. Jesus Hatanda, I thought it was, they were thinking about going short, but I think he's going to get an in-swinger in here. Here he comes. Long inside the box though, coming in, easy to take for the keeper as he rolls it out as North Georgia tries to break out of that back. There he comes down this left side. Evan Diop. Diop still with the ball, harassed by Dalton players and taken away from him. Pedro Alejandro. Now, Frank Rodriguez goes back across, but it goes back to Mendez. Clears it long, but out. So it'll be a North Georgia throw. Back to Carlos Navarro. Long down this right side. Trying to come up to something. Dalton again. Strong on the ball. Taken by Tony Saldano. Coming long now down this left side again as they look to work themselves back into contention down this side. Ball cross field done very nicely there all the way over to Pedro Alejandro. Now down the left side, trying to get down to Kazuma. He's not able to chase it down. It's going to go out for a North Georgia throw. 14th minute, Dalton United lead 1-0 against North Georgia United visiting here. Tons on the line here for both teams, really. North Georgia, they have a thread of a chance of survival in the Premier Division, but they must win today and hope for a rather substantial help from a couple of different teams and a couple of goals to be scored by different teams. But here they are coming back the other way. That's Carlos Navarro down that right side coming back all the way to Jason Myers in goal. It's going to restart everything. Over here to Angel Figueroa. It's a free kick after a foul there. A little tussle over to the right side. Now North Georgia looking to start something again. Trying to work themselves down there. Carlos Juan Sanchez on the ball, trying to unlock this Dalton defense. North Georgia with a little bit of possession now. Trying to get a rhythm, but a miscue here gives it back to Dalton United. It's going to be Pedro Alejandro. Goes back to his center back now over. Long ball trying to come down. Again, Tanda. again. Trying to get it through. Look over to Pedro Alejandro, comes in with a cross, but too close to Myers in the goal. And he'll clear it out for North Georgia. They're going to work themselves out the back. Back to Myers. Myers looking for an option there. Dalton with a sort of a light press here. Definitely have the advantage. Great early goal there. There he goes. Tries to scoop it down this right side, North Georgia. He's got Lom in the middle. Nice little turn. Dalton equal to the task. Tried to clear it, but came off of Lom. And Valenciano skillfully gets it down. And now it's Kazuma using his speed down his left side. It's going to be a foul and a card shown to North Georgia. First card of the game, an early card for that challenge on Kazuma. So the game has settled down a little bit for both teams. I think North Georgia a little bit under pressure. Trying to get going. The bright thing for them, North Georgia, is that the score came so early that it gives them plenty of time to get back into this match. Plenty for them to do. Now we're back in. Dalton with the free kick. Coming over here today. Kevin Villatoro. I gotta get that right. Atanda. Taken back by North Georgia. Lots of pressure for North Georgia. Struggling to keep it out. Valenciano done as well there. Atanda coming through the middle. Back to Valenciano. Looking for a way in. He's got a few options up there. North Georgia trying to organize themselves in defense. He's got a nice little through ball there. Hatanda's latched onto it to the left. And we got Jack Brown. Plenty of room up front, but he loses possession here. North Georgia with a chance to break. Coming back, got a little space, trying to come through the middle. Dalton defender loses footing, but play on after a collision there. Unintentional. He's going to stay down, the Dalton player. I think that's Udanta. It is. They're going to kick it out. And no foul is going to be called for that earlier collision there. They found Hatanda on the ground there. Sportsmanship, threw it back to restart play. Now we're back at it. Rodriguez quickly getting it over to the left side there as they try to work themselves down the middle. As Jack Brown trying to get it out to the left. Cross field back over to Valenciano. Looking for a way to come through. He does down this middle. Trying to get to Joao Costa. Going to be offside though. Flag is up. And putting it back into play. Angel Figueroa pushes it back. Georgia being pressured pretty good here. Good turn on the right as he tries to work his way and find some space for himself, but they're going to have to come all the way back to Myers as they try to get themselves out of here. Number 3, Angel Figueroa gets it down to Evan Dio. Back over to Carlos Navarro, tries to get it through the middle. So again, they're having to be patient to find themselves a way or a pathway out of that back. Starting to move to the midfield now. Very congested there, and it's taken by Frank Rodriguez. Coming back now, all the way back to Mendez. Mendez gets it back over to that left side. They seem to be working it pretty heavily. Start again, reset here for Mendez. Here they come down the middle. He's got a little space. He's onside. Tries to come through the middle. He had a player there coming up to that right. She was trying to get to Alejandro, number 22. But North Georgia were able to cut that out and intercept it. Now they have the ball back. Meyer gets it over to Figueroa. Back to Myers. Down the middle. Back to the defenders here for North Georgia. Georgia showing a lot of patience, not trying to rush things, not trying to get into their long ball game. All the way over to Figueroa, he heads it on, tries to get there, unable to do so. Villatoro able to latch on to it. He's looking for link up here. It's going to go all the way back to Mendez, the goal from Hurtado. Jack Brown gets it back, coming back into the midfield, try to work it out. Almost gets in the way Lom does there, but he couldn't quite reach that pass. Gets it almost behind Tony Saldana. Here we go with Alejandro down the middle. He's got, oh, what a wonderful, wonderful play there. Good play, good goal from Joao Costa. Came up to the right side. You saw him make the move. And just like that, it's 2-0. Now it's a mountain to climb for North Georgia. A great start for Dalton United. You see here, it comes back and almost gets back behind to Saldana. Was able to get there. Great ball in from Alejandro. Joao was able to just pop that in. 2-0. Great start for Dalton United. They're going to be really looking to see what the scores are in the other games now with this type of leads. I'm sure that some of the fans are going to be looking for that. And we'll get you an update here shortly as we work back here. And I do have an update. Potros is leading Georgia Revolution. They're playing away right now. It's early in the first half there, 23rd minute there, 1-0. So as it stands right now, Potros would be division champions if the results all stayed the same. Also the Kalanji Derby. Kalanji Pro Profiles playing SSL. Kalanji with an outside chance for the division title as well. They're playing. Get you an update on that score as well. But right now, there's the matter of the game here at Dalton Stadium. Futanda all the way to the left side, coming through. Jack Brown trying to chase this down. Step offside this time, but he was trying to get through again. He's finding a lot of space there. They're having a little trouble marking him. But he's doing a great job finding space in an attacking third there, Joao Costa. Great second goal he scored. Commanding 2-0 lead with a team like Dalton United. North Georgia's got a lot of work to do. Lom trying to get it over to the right. Lom all the way back in the defensive area from his attacking mid. Now he's back up front. And coming Chris Arduna. Coming through. Trying to keep possession here, North Georgia. He's going to go out for a throw for Dalton. So with so many games, with so many possible outcomes for playoff positions, for the division title, and for relegation, this weekend is going to decide it all. Down the middle, he's going to be marked. He's onside. Joao Costa crosses in. Good height for it. Jack Brown trying to turn. Valenciano gets it through. And just a foot save there. And he was onside. I was wondering if I was going to see the flag come up, but boy, what a save from. Take a quick look at that again. Comes in. Nice little back heel there. And nice save. Back to live action. As we set up here, Tanda is going to take this. Again, plenty of white shirts forward. Here comes the in-swinger. Tries to back heel it in. There, I think that was Kevin Villatoro, was it? Tried to back heel that in. Battle for the mill. Duran was trying to get it for North Georgia. They come away with it on that right side. Dalton looked like they're in pretty good position to defend it. It's Kazuma back from his attacking spot to do some defending for Dalton. It's 0-0 in the Kalanji SSL match so far in the first half. Here come North Georgia. One step of a time for North Georgia. A draw is not going to do them any good. They need to win to have any hopes of survival. A little handsy there from Costa, but it's going to come back the other way. Now, what can North Georgia do? They got a little bit of steam there. Maridiaga trying to get into play. Haven't called his name very much so far this first half. He is the North Georgia's leading scorer and was a contender for the Golden Boot earlier in the season. That honor seems like it might go to Giancarlo Bustamante from FC Birmingham. Through ball, I believe he was going to be looking for Kazuma down that left side, but Kazuma didn't make that run. So it's going to be North Georgia with it coming back the other way. Coming through. Playmaker for North Georgia. Get up in the air by Tony Saldana. And it's going to come away from Dalton. There's Jack Brown trying to get it back through to Kazuma. Back to Bittencourt. All the way over now to the left side as they work themselves down. Into the middle here, looking for Valenciano. Back down to Alejandro. Villatoro again. Back over to Saldana. Saldana to Alejandro. Alejandro straight through to the Tanda. Tanda work his way through. Tried to time that to Costa. Costa gives a thumbs up. Good try, he says, but it's going to go all the way through to Myers. Gives North Georgia a chance to reset and try 31st minute here. Georgia, a tall order. Not played badly, just up against a very formidable side in Dalton United, a team that's won multiple division titles in a row, has played in the national playoffs. North Georgia trying to get their feet again. I have had a really good ending to the season after a poor start and a poor mid-season. Come up with some really key wins at the very end here. But it's a tall order today. Jack Brown coming through, cuts into the middle. Tries to get to Rotunda. It's going to be intercepted, though, by North Georgia coming back the other way. Figueroa was a good interception there. Evan Dio trying to ferry the ball in, but as Valenciano is getting ahead of him, Valenciano is trying to get it through the Costa. Almost does it. He's going to get a throw in. Going back to Costa. Costa's onside. Nice trip in. Saldana. Oh, man, and a miscue on the shot there. Coming in, I believe Jack Brown, I think there was no reason for him to not get that on target there. Let's take a quick look at that. As he comes through, nice little ball over. He just needed to get it on target, and he gets it wide there. Back to live action. Trying to get it through. Costa really finding some room down there, not evading his markers pretty easily so far. I think that's something the coaching staff is going to have to look at for North Georgia. They're going to have to tighten up and maybe even put a couple of players on him, because he is very much loose down in that final third. And it looks like it's going to be a North Georgia throw here. Sorry, I didn't see the flag go up, so it's going to be a free kick, actually, for North Georgia. Commentator made a mistake there. Figueroa coming in, take this free kick. Slides it in nicely. So he tries to get it through this Leonardo DeVeron coming through, but it's going to come away with Tony Solano. Jack Brown trying to find his way around there. Back to Bittencourt. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez twirling around, gets it back to Bittencourt. Back to Jack Brown. Nice turn from him, but he loses possession. It's going to be taken there by North Georgia. Here it is, Alejandro now. Tries to get it through to Lom. Lom gets it back to Alejandro. Coming through. Cuts into the middle, looking for help. Well, he's needing help. I'm not sure he's looking for help. There's Emmanuel Lom. Playmaker trying to make something happen. It's Duran. Pressure on him. Duran back with the ball. Coming through. Again. It's Figueroa. There's Long. Coming through. Nice little chip in. Chance through. Tried a shot, but blocked. And trying to come out again to this left side, trying to feed in. There's Lom. Shot goes weakly off to the right, but nevertheless an opportunity, the first real opportunity for North Georgia in the match here. Something they need to do to really get going as we wait for the goal kick. Here's another shot. Look at that. Shot, left-footed shot. He knows it, just didn't get a hold of it. Back to live action. So Mendez put it back into action here. Costa has been fantastic in attack so far for Dalton. He's going to roll all the way back to Myers. to that right side. Georgia looking for a way to work themselves through. They're not playing bad, like I say, but playing possibly one of the better defensives in the division. It was always going to be a tall order, especially with so much on the line right now. And Dalton do need to win to have a chance at the division title, and they have to hope that Potros will eventually drop points in their match today against Georgia Revolution. They're ahead right now. Potros is against Georgia Revolution, a single goal lead they have there. And nice little interception from Valenciano, again trying to get it to Costa. Costa's going to be their target man, it seems, for good reason. He's already scored a beautiful goal. It's going to be North Georgia throw. Long throw down to the midfield. It's going to be a foul throw, so it's going to go back to Dalton United. Valenciano's going to take this. Goes into the box with it to Costa. Hutanda, nice shot off the post. Nearly a third. And the pressure keeps mounting as Dalton are not letting up. Over there and just off the post there. So very close. Just off of the throw-in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Dalton attackers are finding pretty good space there. But it's just, they're very hard to corral, very hard to mark, because there's so many options. You really can't concentrate on one or two, but they are going to have to get a kind of a look at controlling Costa, number 6 player there you see on your screen. So ball went out of the field of play there, had to be retrieved by Figueroa. I'm really going to call for some ball boys for the fall season. Help speed up things in some of these games, especially in a game like today. Here we go down this line, he's going to go out. Unable to keep it in. Evan Diyo. Will be a Dalton throw in. 39th minute. 2-0 to Dalton United over North Georgia United. It's been mostly Dalton United in attack. North Georgia trying to put up a fight, but finding it difficult. Here's Costa trying to lay it in for Brown and does so very nicely. Brown trying to come in. Nice little flick down the middle, cross down the middle. But it is clear by North Georgia. Unable to keep it in. North Georgia player is going to be a throw in for Dalton United. Another opportunity, but he's going to throw it back towards the midfield there. Toro into the middle there to Saldana, to Jack Brown. Brown all the way back over. Toro tries to cross it in, right-footed, cleared high by North Georgia. Emmanuel Lum trying to get something started here. Got a mini break going now. Got it over to Ortiz. Trying to get it back through. Tried to get it back to Lum, but it's intercepted and cut out. Now it's over to Valenciano. Down. Tanda. Hutanda again. Get it to Saldana, back to Hutanda. Getting through the midfield. Valenciano, Hutanda. Back over to the left side now. Trying to find a little different way in. Jack Brown. Cut out by North Georgia. start something the other way. Back through again. Georgia showing patience. They're not going with the long ball. They're trying to play it out. They have the rest of the first half and all of the second half to get back into this game. It'd be nice for them if they could get a goal back. Trying to get over Figueroa. Well done. Almost intercepted there. It's challenged by Alejandro. It's going to be a foul and a card for Figueroa. Foul on Alejandro. Pedro Alejandro is going to be a booking for the number 3 player, Figueroa. Not an ill-tempered match at all. Very well played by both in a fair manner. Some of these cards are the results, like that one, from sort of more of a clumsy challenge than any ill intent. Figueroa coming away limping from that, as a matter of fact. Have to shake that off. All right, Tony Saldana on the ball here. Tonda is there as well. As they look to get this back into play. Plenty of white shirts forward. Or Georgia trying to organize themselves. Long ball in. Headed out, North Georgia. Trying to start a mini break from this clearance, but Dalton quickly there to quell any type of quick break. But it will be a throw in for North Georgia. Got our referees, Frank Peacock, center ref, Jesus Lerma, AR1, Angel Castrillon is AR2, and Celio Garanza is our 4th official today. Experienced crew. It's going to be a foul and a free kick to North Georgia. Figueroa will take that. Taken by Dorian Ortiz. Walking it through the midfield. Caught in possession though by Hutanda. A little lazy on the ball there, Long. Dalton now, they're patented short passing game that takes up a lot of possession and a lot of time. But it gives them outlets like this coming through Kazuma. Effectively getting down. Now Jack Brown cutting in. Jack tried to backhill that one, Kazuma, but got caught under his feet. A little back and forth there. North Georgia tried to clear, but only as far as Jack Brown stays in. Now Costa. Oh, he's got in free there. Good save. Another opportunity. Great save on the ball going into. Still with Dalton, the ball. Tried to clip it in. Come out to the right here. Still in there. Tried to get it bent in, but unable to do so. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Here's that chance coming through. Jack Brown got it in. Costa, nice turn to get it into the box. Tried to cross it through right into the face of the goalkeeper, Jason Myers, who did well to keep that out. Match stays 2-0, 45th minute now. Work to come through. Costa jumped on. A poor clearance for North Georgia. North Georgia trying to do something about it, but again, Costa a handful to try to handle. Tried to cross it in, but unable to find anybody over there. It's going to be a throw in to North Georgia. I don't see, I was looking for an indication of on the extra time here. left side. Back and forth there, nothing to do. We'll have to fix the match clock. And that's going to do it. That's the halftime whistle. Really not any extra time to speak of. It went right at maybe a minute over. Not a lot of stoppages for sure, but it's a great little start for Dalton United in this match. There's so much for them to play for. They have to do their part, but it's up to them to do their part and see what happens in the Potros match and also the Kalanji Derby with Pro Profile playing at home against SSL FC. So we're going to take a little break here with Dalton United in the lead against North Georgia United 2-0. We'll be back in 15.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Miller Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Miller Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Millen Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
All right, we're nearing the end of the halftime break here. Dalton United FC leading North Georgia United FC 2-0 here at Dalton Stadium in Dalton, Georgia. Still perfect weather. And we're going to take a look at sort of what's going on here. Look at the weather here. Still pretty warm, 81 degrees, still a light wind going there as the teams come back out. But if we take a look at the fixtures here so far today, this really gives you a picture of what's going to be going on for the division title race, as well as for the playoffs and the fight against relegation. And so there's a lot for pretty much every team in the division to play for this weekend. The three games that started at the same time are the three critical games here. North Georgia United, of course, are not leading 2-0. They're losing. Let's get this updated here. But they are needing to get maximum points if they can today. And it's going to be a tall order for them to get something going. But Georgia Revolution losing right now to Potros is a game that has a lot of indications for the title race as well. Potros, if they do win this match, will go on to clinch the division title and get themselves qualified for a first-round bye in the division playoffs. And of course, Kalanji Pro Profile and SSL FC are tied 0-0 at the half, and quite a lot to go on there. And as we get ready as the teams continue to come out, we'll take a quick look at the leaderboard, and you can kind of see the illustration of what's going on. Potros on 26 points, a point ahead of Dalton United. So you see, and they have the superior goal difference, I believe, and which is the tiebreaker. So even if Porto's lost and Dalton won, there's still the decider would be the goal difference, and that would determine, you know, the break there. But if both of these teams drop, that opens the door for Kalanji Pro Profile, who right now are tied with their city rivals, SSLFC. So we're getting lined up here. Dalton United is going to kick off for the second half here. They lead 2-0. And just waiting for the whistle to go. And get ready for another tense 45 minutes of action here. Dalton United with a huge advantage, 2-0 lead. North Georgia chasing the game, going to have to win in order to save themselves, or to have a thread of a chance to save themselves from relegation. Center ref Peacock is checking on everything, and we are ready to roll here in the second half. And Dalton United will get us going here. They lead 2-0, as we said. Coming back to the back there, around the arc. And it will roll out for a North Georgia throw to start off this early second half here. We got an update on the score with Legends FC and their match. They're tied 0-0 also at the half. Another game with playoff implications. Here we go, trying to get through here. Now, what can they do? Coming down, Grimaldo swinging it down to number 16, Gallant. Gallant trying to cut in, trying to shake his defenders. Long shot attempted here, blocked. And it's Dalton trying to come out. It's going to go out for a throw. Referee Peacock's going to come and check. It's going to be a free kick, actually. It looks like it's going to be Maradiaga is going to take this free kick. Try to find the head of one of the teammates down there. Get some pressure on Dalton United. An early score would really help them out. Here we go. Curling in, headed out by Dalton. And all the way back as they restart. Again, nicely done by Marietta to get it down the middle. Figueroa tries to send it through, but they'll have to go back a little bit. The defenders, just not many avenues for North Georgia to find their way through. They continue to probe all the way back to Jason Myers now as they start again. Trying to come through. Dalton United now grabbing the ball back. Brown first loses control, then gets control back. Skip through there. Frank Rodriguez tries to get it through with his left-footed. Hutanda tried to swing through, but the defender from North Georgia was able to put him off his shot. Mary Diaga is trying to come back the other way. All the way down to the left side now. Evan Dio coming in. Challenged there by Villatoro. North Georgia still with the ball, trying to find an Emmanuel Lam, trying to get something down the middle. He's got a little bit of a chance here. North Georgia player goes down. Play is set to go on. It's going to be a yellow card, though, as he shows it to Saldana. He's unfairly winning the ball back there. The second halves are starting in both the Potros versus Georgia Revolution game and the Kalanji Pro Profile against SSL FC. Those are the three main games when it concerns the division title, but there are teams playing for playoff places. And the other big competition is for relegation places. FC Atlanta lost today to Atlanta United, which is a big loss for them when it concerns relegation. We'll have to take a look at all of that after the match. Diaga looking to use his left foot to swing this in, trying to find a teammate down the middle, unable to do so. Hutanda is able to clear it out. Costa, who's been a thorn in the side of North Georgia in the first half. Diaga trying to get something going. Nice little interception by Villatora. Excuse me, that I believe that was Valenciano that got that ball back. I got to remember to look at the right sheet here. Oh, nice little move into the middle from Gallant, but unable to link up with anybody down in the attacking third there. It's going to be played back out by Frank Rodriguez. Comes through to Saldana. Here's Hutanda. Jack Brown. Tried to get it through to Costa. It's going to roll all the way back to Jason Myers. Here we go. Manuel just dispossessed there. Hutanda has been an engine so far for Dalton United. Collision there, but finally cleared. Update, Kalanji Pro Profile have taken the lead against SSL 1-0 in the second half there. Pro Profile, another team that needs to win today to have any chance at a division title, but they're going to need help by seeing Dalton United and Potros lose. And that's going to be a tall order right now because both those teams lead in their games. Cross in, trying to get it through, scoot it through, and nicely done. Another goal by Costa. Nothing looked on until the looping cross came through. We'll take another look at it. And just like that, just what they needed for the second half. Oh, this is going to be called back. Nope. We'll have to take a look at that. Wasn't watching the referee. I got to learn to do that. So Hutanda coming through down to the right side. And it's going to go out. It's going to be a corner. Oh, we're going to wait for this corner. Boy, what a let-off for North Georgia. You don't want to see them go down 3-0 right now. They're going to have to keep out Dalton and then try to start working on getting a goal back here and there. Hutanda trying to get through. Finding space. Doing well. All the way back there to Kazuma. Now coming down that right side, Hutanda tussling to try to get possession. But he unfairly challenged for the ball. It's going to be a free kick for North Georgia. And here they come now. See if they can get something going. Here's Gallant. Back to 13, all the way back to Myers. Myers Tried to be a midfield player, trying to juggle his way through. Very dangerous against a team like Dalton United. Had a somewhat desperate clearance there. A little collision, but play goes on. Another challenge there, but play continues to go on. Myers now back with the ball. A little bit less pressure now. As they come through. Dalton United very comfortable on the ball. They really haven't had to suck it into another gear yet. But here comes North Georgia. Tried a long-range pass. Excuse me, a long-range shot, that is. But no power on it, no direction on it. Very easy for Mendez to go grab it. Dalton United going to work themselves out. North Georgia trying to put some pressure on them in the form of Diaga. Long, high clearance, but only as far as North Georgia's back line. Here come North Georgia again, another chance. Trying to get something started here. Right-footed cross, and Mendez easily grabbing that out of the air. Take another look at that, what I thought was a goal, and it's coming through. And you can see why it's not a goal here as he pushes it through. Flag goes up, and it's offside. And the player was standing offside. I just didn't notice it, and I didn't notice the flag, so I apologize for calling it a goal. We're back to live action now. And we're going to reset here all the way back to Mendez. Here comes Dalton, another chance. Always looking threatening. Jack Brown trying to get it through. It's going to be cleared out. Now, a little chance here, a little space with so many Dalton players coming forward, but unable to do something with that. Coming back with Saldana. Well done. Rodriguez over to Bittencourt. Challenges, no foul. Keep going, says the referee. Coming through, Jack Brown just chased that down, just hustle. Just straight up wanted that ball more. And Kazuma gets it through. Back to Saldana. Saldana trying to get it to Villanueva. Villanueva lost his footing there and lost possession. Now it's going back to North Georgia. All the way back to Myers. 57th minute. Dalton United 2-0. Had a scare a little earlier on a goal, disallowed goal for offside. We're doing, there he comes. Emmanuel Lum, nice little shot there from him. But it just goes wide. And they're going to have to do a little bit more of that. Got a substitute coming on for them. There's Lum trying to get it through. Takes a right-footed shot, but couldn't get it on target. And long ball down the middle. Costa, he's got it, and he's behind the defenders there. Takes a shot. Good save from Myers. You would have bet money on that being placed in the back of the net from Costa after his fantastic start to the first half. As you see here, nice little ball over the top. Costa well placed. Takes a right-footed shot, and Myers just well placed for that. Good save from Myers. Keeps it at 2-0, but it is a corner kick. Going to be an in-swinger for Hutanda. Comes in. First dropped by Myers, but he was able to come back in and get it. Tried to clear it quickly to start something quickly, but it's going to come back for Dalton United. Coming down, Alejandro down the right side, coming through the middle now to Bittencourt. Bittencourt back to Rodriguez. Back to Bittencourt. Coming through the middle to Saldana. Now out to Valenciano. Valenciano has his pass intercepted, but they're going to get that throw in. Unable to keep that in. Down. Try to come through the middle, but unable to do so. It's going to be Bittencourt is able to get that ball back. Dalton just very, very in control. Comfortable 2-0 lead. North Georgia chasing the game, having to take chances. And then here's one now. He's going to try to place it. He does well, and it's going to be a goal. Just like that. And North Georgia are back into this game. Well done. Coming down the middle, nothing looked on at first, but he was able to get behind the defenders just over the top. Nice. He took his time, placed it, and did well. 2-1. So that's what needed to happen for them to get themselves back into this game. Is going to be still an uphill battle for them because they not only need to score again, but they need to score 2 more and keep Dalton from scoring in order to have a hair's chance at saving themselves from relegation. Dalton United, of course, want to keep that lead. Their only shot is if Portoros is walked down by Georgia Revolution, which they're not doing right now. Portoros is leading that game 2-0 still in the second half. So it's going to be a throw in for North Georgia. Now they have a little bit about them. Kalanji Pro Profile still leading 1-0 against SSL. Got a double substitution now for Dalton United. North Georgia gets us back into play. All the way back to Myers. Myers taking his time, trying to find their way through. And again, in North Georgia, I think they showed a lot of heart here because they never looked, even going down 2-0, they never looked like they panicked. They kept in their game plan. And the ball tries to get through. But unable to do so. Again, our referee crew doing a wonderful job again today. UPSL referees, pro development just like the players and the coaches, and I dare say the fans. They're doing a great job here in the UPSL, keeping these games in good order and of high quality. But the game is made more interesting. Go down this left side here. Got a little room coming through. Peacock had to jump out of the way, the referee. Play continues now. Dalton United back in possession, able to wrestle control back. And North Georgia looking to press a little bit, trying to force a mistake. Bittencourt now coming through the middle. Dalton United, Valenciano trying to get through. But it will be a North Georgia throw as they try to continue with this momentum they had by scoring. Down the left side there. And there's going to be a foul here. Just reaching into his pocket for a yellow card, and he is showing the yellow card. So it'll be a yellow card against North Georgia. Didn't see exactly the player he showed it to, but nonetheless, it's a free kick for Dalton United. And Peacock is writing the name in the book. About ready. So the referee gets back into position. It's going to be, it's like a long ball down the middle into the box, headed away by North Georgia. And Saldana tried to come in and grab hold of that, but it's going to be Maridaga now coming back the other way for North Georgia. It's forced back a little bit, halted by that strong midfield line that Dalton's been using all game long, forcing North Georgia to go backwards more so than forward. They're looking for a way through. North Georgia put themselves back in this game with a goal a few moments ago, trying to double that, get it back level, give themselves a chance as the game goes on. 67th minute. Coming down the middle, tries to get it through. He's offside. So we had a few substitutions. We'll try to keep up with those for you. And sometimes we don't have as accurate information, but we try to keep up as much as we can here. Georgia tussle in the middle. Ian Wyndham is a substitute for Dalton United, who's come on. Peacock keeping an eye on, making sure the tempers don't flare here in that challenge there. Emotions can get high as the game goes on and teams get desperate. Nice little correction here. Maridiaga comes through, got a little room here. North Georgia, and could have done better there. I think he knows it as well. He was down on goal. He was getting to where he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and the shot went directly to the keeper. We'll have a moment to take another look at that in a moment. But it's Dalton United still in the lead, 2-1. Down the right side, got some space. Try to cross is too hot. Nobody on the back post for Dalton United. It's going to be taken back by North Georgia here as they try to work themselves back the other way. Myers. Coming through. Long ball down the middle, trying to find Manuel Lam, but it's taken by Rodriguez and then cleared. Now it's Saldana. Valenciano back over to Bittencourt. Now over to the substitute, Garcia. Back to the middle. Excuse me, that was Hugo Martinez, number 17 for Dalton. Hutanda. Oh, tried to cut in, but couldn't carry the ball with him accurately. So it's going through. Another score update. Kalanji Pro Profile have gone two goals up against SSLFC. SSLFC trying to avoid being pulled back into the quagmire of the relegation zones. We'll have to take a look at that. I'm not sure. I think with FC Atlanta losing today, that kind of makes it safe for them. But I'll have to take a look at it again. So much going on all through the table. Hutanda coming through the middle, loses possession. It's going to be Emmanuel Lam trying to get started through here, but wrestled off of the ball there. I believe that was about we got Valenciano with the ball in the box left. Tries to take a right-footed shot, but it was too much traffic for him. A lot happened there in a few seconds here. Tried to hoof it down the middle. Is successful in it. Here come North Georgia. True. That through ball just didn't do it. But here they are, still in possession. Maridaga trying to find. Got space. A lot of real estate on the left side. Closed down quickly though. But it's North Georgia still with the ball. To get it through. Leonardo Duran tries to get it through. Try to get it to Maridaga again, but now Lam, nice layoff. Tries to scoop it in to Maridaga, but it's going to go for a quick clearance there. It's going to be a foul. Luciano was cut down there. Got another another substitution there for North Georgia. We'll take a look at that in a moment and see who came on, who went off. Trying to get it down that middle, but North Georgia's going to come away with it. Trying to get through. Dalton United easily getting back in possession here. Taking their time. Team known for possession passing, but they have some space down this right side. North Georgia trying to close down. Number of pink shirts back in position. And it's paid off for them as they come out with the ball now. Here's Maridaga, backed off of the game. Out of the ball. And there's going to be some further discussion there as Maridaga, I think, got a little frustrated. As we see Bittencourt coming in. Oh, what a nice goal coming in from the other side. And that's going to be it. Maridaga is going to be shown a yellow card. But it's going to be a third goal for Dalton United. And a well-played cross and shot to give them the 3-1 advantage here. You see, they got over there, dispossessed there. Bittencourt was able to come in, taking the left-footed shot, and slammed in by the substitute. And just like that, the score now is going to be 3-1 to Dalton United. And boy, that could be the nail in the coffin when you consider it's the 74th minute now. And North Georgia need 3 goals, plain and simple. It was always going to be a tall order today. They've played valiantly, but it is against defending regular season. I mean, former champions here. But never say die, never give up. It's good to see them give their all for this game. Keep going. Here we go. Got it. Tried to thread it through. Almost got to Lom down the middle. But North Georgia, they're plugging right along. Still playing. Still football to play. Rewind all the way back to Mendez. They're going to get started again. Right side here. Down, but cleared by North Georgia. High up into the air here. Looks like it should be about time for there's Brian Garcia. It looks like it should be time to have the field lights come on. Floodlights are still off as the sun is going down. Brian Garcia again, substitute for Dalton United in possession. Coming through, Bittencourt, but intercepted by North Georgia. Here comes Maradiaga down this right side. Got it, some space, but being closed down quickly. Goes down a little easy. He's going to get a yellow card. Shown as unfairly the foul there. Just gives North Georgia an opportunity here. Another quick goal. There is, like I said, more time to do something, but it requires them to score quickly. As he goes into the book there, Manuel Lom and Maradiaga standing there. Max Ramos is another one of the substitutes. He's gone on into the box to see if he can get on the end of it. Not a lot of pink shirts forward. Two-man wall by Dalton United. Lom standing there, number 7. Maradiaga, number 9. Will it be a right foot or a left foot shot here, depending on who's coming for it? It's Lom. Tips it over, tips over the, or goes over the goalkeeper. And it's going to be a goal kick as it comes off the gridiron crossbar. See as he comes in. It's not a bad attempt. He tried to curl it down, but he couldn't get it to come down enough. Went straight for goal. It's going to be a double substitution for Dalton United as they wait to restart play. And there's the whistle. Long clearance there. And Myers does another clearance in the other direction. Coming through Bittencourt, little space down the left. Just tries to run pass on that cross. Tries to cross through here. He's got the third goal scorer there, Wyndham, who had such a wonderful goal in that third shot, but unable to get to him. Dalton United still in possession though. It's going to be called for a foul there. Dalton United, not sure. Oh, they're looking for another match ball to use. They didn't like the other one. Scoops it forward a little bit. 80th minute, 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Time running out for North Georgia. Long, long clearance. Whoa. Good opportunity there. Almost caught the goalkeeper up a little bit off his line there. But it ends up going out for a corner kick here. Is able to keep it out just enough. If we get an opportunity after this, we'll take another look at that. And here comes the in swinger, or outswinger rather. Dalton United still in possession. Long shot down blocked. It's going to be easily taken by Myers. Myers trying to put it back into play quickly. Done well. Found an outlet down that left side. Try to continue to play. North Georgia, good possession for them now. Looking for a way through. Now intercepted by Dalton United. A chance to get a try down this left side. Got a little chance through. Valenciano tried to skip on through and almost got on the end of that. Again, there's Bittencourt. Just unable to do something with that. Dalton United still coming through just enough to get that out. It's going to be a corner kick. We'll take a look at that other shot where they get set for that. The one before this one, the free kick. As they set up for the other one, as you see, it goes really, really long and just enough to tip it over. Now get ready for this corner kick. Coming in. Headed in. And well done there. Off the corner, headed in. Was that Bittencourt coming off of the corner? And we'll take another look at that in just a moment, but a well-executed corner kick as Dalton United pretty much confirm the result here. So come in here, free header coming off that corner, and well done for Dalton United. It's 4-1 and basically all over now. Just a great all-around game for Dalton United. And unfortunately, we don't have floodlights. I don't think they're going to come on. Our cameras are able to give us a little bit more light than what the local fans are seeing here. It's just enough. It's enough light here, I guess, for the final 7 minutes of play here, plus stoppage. Maradiaga trying to work to try to get maybe a consolation goal. A little handsy there. get down this right side again. Plenty of space coming through the middle. It's going to go out to the left side there by North Georgia, and I'm happy to report we do have floodlights coming on now for the finale of this match. Thank you, Mr. Facility Manager, whoever you are. North Georgia's going to take their time. Just really all they can do is look for a consolation goal at this point. Tried to come through the middle, unable to do so. Four to 1. And the game largely dominated by Dalton United. Not surprising, Dalton United, one of the elite teams in the Georgia Premier Division of the UPSL. I'm sure they'll want another opportunity in the national playoffs, which they will have a chance to play for. So although they looking like they're not going to be able to get the division title today, as Portoros still lead in their game against Georgia Revolution, they will be highly seeded in the playoffs. And the playoffs is the mechanism used to determine who goes on to the national playoffs and all that prize money. National recognition. But it's Dalton United trying to add a little bit on. Always play to the final whistle, no matter who you are. Coming down the right side, finding space, getting it into the box. North Georgia does just enough. Trying to break out, but Dalton United not letting them do so. And I believe that pretty soon we're going to be congratulating Portoros FC. Will be their first division title, and what a story that's going to be to tell. A team that's just been possibly the most consistent club in the division this season, and have worked their way up since coming into the UPSL from really the bottom rungs of the division table to now seconds away, really minutes away from their first ever division title. Dalton United did their part today. Going to come away with a win, but Portoros did their part as well to stay in front. Now, here we go. North Georgia trying to get in, get that consolation goal perhaps. But Dalton United again skillfully cutting that out. Definitely going to be an opportunity this week to resume our Center Circle podcast to talk about all of this stuff. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and like today. Hit that notification bell in YouTube so you can see all the action coming in from the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. Lom with a errant shot. Goes wide over to the ceiling of the locker rooms over there here at Dalton Stadium. Dalton with a thoroughly professional performance today for this win. They're solidly in the playoffs. They're going to have home field advantage next week in the first round of the playoffs. Portoros will have a first round bye. So it looks like they're definitely going to win today. I think they're 2 goals up. They're in the 85th minute at the moment. And unless Georgia Revolution come up with a shock 3 goals, I think that Portoros will be able to call themselves champions of the Georgia Premier Division for the first time. Long clearance down the right side. Almost got a lead in to that right side for the second half goal scorer there, Ian Wyndham. Wyndham very useful down that right side. Fresh legs that came on. He's gotten the ball now for Dalton coming back. And coming through again. Dalton very, very patient. Their approach. Looks like SSL has pulled back a goal against Kalonji Pro Profile, 2-1 there. Still 2-0 to Portoros over Georgia Revolution. Georgia Revolution's challenge has really fallen apart here late in the season. This will be their 3rd defeat on the bounce. But here come Dalton down this right side, try to get Wyndham. Still in the box with the ball. Trying to turn, get a shot. Coming through the middle, he's got some space here. Couldn't control it. And North Georgia are going to try to clear it. They're going to continue to go through, maybe a little bit of a break here. They've got some space on that right side if Mary Daga can see him. Dalton have caught up. And tussle for the ball is going to be a foul against North Georgia. Dalton free kick. Coming back through. His way down that right side. Dalton still trying to play attacking football despite having a 4-1 lead here late in the game. We're in stoppage time, 2 minutes in. Don't suspect we're going to have much more. Looking to play it through, and it'll get back to Myers. Myers going to look for a way to get this ball down. Going to bring it out himself a little bit, tries to get it down the middle, searching for Lom. But it's going to go back the other way. Dalton players come down. I think he has a cramp there. It's Valenciano, I think. These teams have been playing hard. It's been a long, hard season for all of the teams. Very competitive this season in the Georgia Premier. More competitive I've seen in recent seasons here. The final weekend, we had 3 different teams with an opportunity at the division title. Portoros right now in their game, they're in the 89th minute, leading Georgia Revolution 2-0. Kalonji Pro Profile leading SSL 2-1. One other game in play right now is Legends FC. They're playing FC Birmingham. Last we saw, I don't think that game is being streamed. I think last update that we got from them was a 0-0 at halftime. They should be nearing the end of their game as well. That's the game that kicked off at 7 o'clock. And earlier in the day, well, we might as well take a look at some of the scores as they are now, I believe, here. As we have the injury, it looks like a cramp there. But as you see here, Atlanta United did defeat FC Atlanta. That puts FC Atlanta down in the relegation zone. Dalton United's come out a 4-1 win here. Soon, maybe, as we're in the 4th minute here with the injury. They're going to have a little extra time added on, but I don't suspect very much more. Georgia Revolution down 2-0 to Potros. Potros, if they are able to finish out that win, will be the division champions for spring 2024 in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division. And as we mentioned earlier, Legends FC and FC Birmingham were at last 0-0. Now that game may have a update for us a little bit later. Oh, excuse me, that's Villatoro that's down. He's going to have to be carried off. I think he's got both legs cramping up really bad, and once you get at that point, you're going to have to come off, unfortunately for him. He should be okay. He'll need some rest and some stretching and some water. So we're going to get back into play here. It's going to be a drop ball for Dalton United. And I suspect that whistle's going to be blown pretty soon here in the 6th minute. And that is going to be it as the referee whistles for the end of the game. And it's Dalton United, actually. Let's get that score right. Dalton United is 4. And North Georgia comes up with 1 goal in their quest to stave off relegation. But it is Dalton United that comes away with the victory. They do fall short in the division title race, as Potros have come away with a 2-0 victory over Georgia Revolution. But it's going to be a very interesting playoff picture for next season, or for next week rather, is North Georgia is going to be in the relegation zone. There is a chance, depending on what happens in the off season with the realignment, sometimes teams that have not been able to meet the standards of the Premier Division might have to be moved down to Division 1. But as it is now, North Georgia United are going to be relegated at the end of the season. Dalton United win this game 4-1. There is one more game later in the week with Atlanta City playing against SSL FC, and that'll be the final game of the regular season. But as it is now, we're closing out this weekend with Potros FC going to be crowned champions of the regular season, and the first seed in the playoffs, they'll get a bye next week. And then the high seeds are going to be Dalton United and Kalanji Pro Profile at the moment. And so catch up with everything by subscribing, liking this game, hit that notification bell, and we'll get you up to date during the week. Catch the Center Circle podcast that we'll have this week, where we'll talk about all the details coming up in the playoffs, division playoffs, as well as the national playoff picture that's coming up later. So we at ASMG TV would like to thank you for all that you're doing to support the league here in the UPSL. These players are trying to go from a amateur to professional, and we look forward to seeing you continue that support next week as the playoffs start in earnest. Thank you, and have a great afternoon.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.